What is up, Rad Potential YouTube? I'm Mr. Rad. Welcome to today's video. So we're on the way back from 7 stock, which was rad. And we're out here with the Albuquerque, New Mexico rotary crew at, I think it's Sandalia Speedway here in their road course. So super appreciative. Brian at Rotor Rehab, Mark over here, Eric, the GM of the track. They're just like, hey, you're passing through. We don't really have anything going on at the track today. Do you want to bring some cars out? I'm like, sure, I can stop in and hang out. Don't have to be anywhere till the end of the week. So just took the RX7 out and took these guys for rides in it. It was super fun. Wasn't really too like extravagantly fast here. For anybody who knows like racetrack times, I think my PB so far is a 137.2 with somebody else in the car, and it's 40 degrees out, ambient, and tiny tires and brakes, so a bunch of excuses for not going super fast, but I was pretty pumped with how it performed. I talked to Johnny, and because they have some people here who have a drone and are flying around, we're going to get the four-rotor out and do some laps around the track. So this won't be pro race car 767B, you know, four-rotor noises, or at least it might, or at least not that speed, but we're going to take it out, show it some sun in New Mexico, and see what these guys think and see how it sounds from the outside. So let's unload the car and take the four-rotor for a proper little track rip here. So this is how Mr. Rad fits in an FCD RX7, because I'm 6'4", which a lot of you guys at 7 stock are like, holy cow, you're way taller than I thought. Well, see, I normally get to hold the camera, so on video everybody's always eye level with me, right? I got the seat leaned way back, helmet's still pretty much touching this mint headliner, my knees are in the steering wheel, don't really need my phone for anything, we'll put it in the map pocket, FD life, and let's just go cruise around a racetrack in a four-rotor. You want to ride along? Yes, please. Yeah.
That's your driving position.
I don't fit in this damn thing at all, dude.
That's your driving position.
Yeah, I'm like,
dude, it sounds insane.
it's so good.
It's so good. Oh my god, dude.
This is like driving. This is how it normally gets driven on the street. We're just doing a little street cruise, you know?
Dude, that sound, dude. How could it, dude? It can't. It's the best sound on the planet.
Oh, dude, the downshift.
So good. The torque that it has is impressive.
I haven't revved it above 5,000 yet.
Yeah. But down low, dude, even like 2,700 RPM, it just
Like
pulls
that
right
right
out of the
there?
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane, isn't it?
2 extra rotors, man, goes a long way.
just as happy as me right now.
Oh my
dude. How was that 7,000 RPM rip down the front stretch?
Man,
I'm just under a quarter tank of fuel, so it's like fuel pressure safety, restricting me to 5,000, which is good, but.
Dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
dude, it sounds like all those legendary cars.
Yes,
good.
dude.
It really does. Like exactly.
Yes, which is crazy because like those cars are all P-port, right?
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
thing's sideboard, dude, and it screams just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh
sound
my
is like-
God, Eric, that was amazing, dude. Thank you so much,
Dude,
dude.
you
That
got
made my life, dude.
Yeah,
Going
you
down my
rode in
home
a
track.
four-rotor RX7.
Going down my home track, dude. Going down that track, the four-rotor, dude.
And you
on.
got the good seat because the pipe's screaming off the
Yes,
wall
dude.
too.
I could
so.
hear it off. I stopped recording, dude, because I just wanted to appreciate it. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to like take it in, like not
Oh, yeah.
just through my
Yeah,
screen,
don't be
dude.
on your phone.
Oh my God. Wow.
I just gotta contort myself out of this thing.
All right, so it's gonna be weird because this is a 360 camera, so I can
Okay.
talk to you on both sides. So my name's Eric. This is also Eric.
Hey, how you
You
doing?
want to
Eric?
tell us a little bit about the track, and I
Yeah,
really
so-
appreciate you letting us come out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So this is Suika Circuit, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the track is 1.7 miles, 14 turns. Beautiful track, very technical. I tell you what, man, I've been to a lot of tracks in Japan, and very technical tracks, and this is a reminder of that, which is why we kind of changed the name to Suika Circuit, which is watermelon in
Yeah.
Japan, if you don't know. So, but yeah, we appreciate you coming out, Eric. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome time, man.
pumped.
Awesome cars, great rotaries, stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you.
Yeah, it's rad because Johnny, you know, I reached, like I said at the beginning, I reached out to him to make sure it was all right. We drove the car, and it's a little intimidating to take a car like the four-rotor to a track day where everybody's high-paced, and honestly, like, you know, it's still a street car. Like, just what we did there, like, that's all Johnny would ever really want to do. So it's
Oh,
cool
yeah.
to, you know, especially since you guys had flying the drone around and
Oh
whatnot.
yeah,
like,
awesome, man.
getting some outside of the car sound of this.
Yeah, it's gonna
is
be
gonna
amazing,
be sick,
bro. It's gonna be
'cause
sick, man.
Just seeing everybody's
Yeah.
reaction when we pulled in, you know, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know the smile didn't leave my face, so hopefully y'all are smiling the whole time.
Oh
too.
yeah, I was smiling. I was all smiles, man. Yeah, again, we really appreciate you coming
Yeah.
out here, man.
Awesome.
You know, all the way from Indiana.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Coming to New Mexico, we really do appreciate
Yeah,
that.
for sure. And you guys do, so I know we're kind of at the end of the season for you guys now.
Yeah, it's the end of the season. We'll start back up April of next year.
Okay.
And but we do have winter practices, so we got one coming up January 25th and February 16th,
Okay.
right? And
Awesome.
and yeah, we do a lot of time attack. We
Okay.
do wheel-to-wheel racing. We do
Okay.
drifting.
Awesome.
If you know Dan Brockett,
yeah.
he's pretty popular guy. So
Yeah.
this is his home.
Yeah, Officer Dan.
So
That's
Officer
how
Dan.
I know him. Yeah.
man. So yeah, man, it's a great track, man. I
Heck
love
yeah.
it here. You know, I'm not born here. I'm not from here
Sure,
originally.
sure, yeah.
But I do like New Mexico, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
awesome. Eric, thank you, sir.
Hey, it's nice meeting you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Awesome. We'll see y'all back at wherever we see you next.
Gotta give it a little bit of gas when you start it, like 5% throttle.
Pay no attention to the wiring.
Oh, I don't care.
The only gauge that works is the tachometer.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
But there's plenty of gas in it. It's got a surge tank.
Sounds good.
Drift car stuff.
Yeah, but hey, at least the beeper works.
Yeah,
in the door.
That way you know
That's
if the
normal
door's
FC. You
open.
can't make that not work. Like it always works. The worst FC, the beeper's going off.
So yeah, I just kind of hold it like around 2,000. It's pretty happy.
Alright, so foot in the throttle to.
Yeah, just like 5%.
Dude, you got shit going everywhere.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, dude. And then, you know,
Sideways.
typical, like, sometimes crank, no start, but... Oh, just give it a little bit. Come on, XC.
Okay, I wasn't giving it enough. It felt like I was, but. Oh, dude, that RX8 gearing is so much better than this.
Yeah, I want to see what your car feels like.
It's definitely more laggy than mine.
Yeah. Which is crazy, because this thing is much smaller.
This is smaller.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I put this thing together in like 3 weeks, dude, before I drifted it, and got it together and like never got to like tighten up everything, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Then, you know, a month later we're driving it to California and back.
Yep.
So we'll get there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
good
dude.
car.
Like
It's weird to feel the like turn in, but then the welded diff like just pushes real bad.
yeah.
When
I
you're
would
trying
like
to,
to do like
track
an
it.
LSD.
Yeah.
So the reason we have no timing in it, we don't have very much boost in it, is because I don't know when I'm gonna start breaking axles. Because it's a turbo car. Well, it was originally a turbo car. I put a 6-port engine in it because that's like the most spare parts that I had, and still has the turbo trans with the custom drive shaft to an NA diff.
Okay.
And NA axles because that's just what I had.
So I think you can still buy NA axles from a parts store, right?
Yeah.
So like T2 stuff, if you break it, you're just kind of SOL.
Yeah. Except I did find last night a guy that says he got them from Summit Racing, and they're like fit perfect.
Okay. Interesting.
So I don't know where the limit is of breaking axles, breaking the diff. You know, so the car probably makes like what 270-ish right now.
I'd say probably like high 2s.
So
because it's probably 2,600 pounds.
Yeah.
2,700, I bet.
Yeah. So
I'd say like high 2s.
I don't know where the limit is, so that's why I haven't really turned it up too much yet. And I also need to become a better driver before I start.
Yeah.
I need to become a better drifter before I start throwing more power at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I learn to slide it where it is and go from there.
So I just finished up taking some laps in Brian's FC, and he took it over to the skid pad and started whipping some figure eights, and I just had to get in on that action. So fortunately, I convinced Brian to let me drive his FC. So let's take it for a rip and do some figure eights. Doesn't like the. Oh, let me take this off. Oh, now we'll be good. That's just slick over there, so you kind of need to like check up a little bit.
It's like, yeah, as soon as you hit it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll do a couple more laps if you're okay. I just really want that to. There we go. It works if you like, when you throw the weight with the cable brakes, you can kind of like, you really got to help them, you know? But it would look way more lively because like the rally car doesn't have sway bars and it's like it'll roll real crazy. But dude, that was sick. Thanks for letting me rip that.
Yeah, dude, thank you for driving it, man.
Yeah, that actually I like that the slicker asphalt's like nicer because the turbo takes a little to get up, so you don't need as much power, you know.
Yeah,
He's in it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, it's just like transitioning between the two that, you know, if you're not ready for that variation in grip mid-drift, right? Like if you don't go into it knowing it's gonna like take more angle, then it'll trip you up. So if y'all remember way back in the day with my silver RX7, the mouse, we did go to a drift event. I'm sure you can find that video on the channel. I suggest you go look it up. I honestly don't even remember what kind of camera or anything I was using putting that video together, so forgive me if it's old school and a little shake cammy, but I kind of, after driving Brian's car, was like, hey, Brian, what if I kind of decided to come out here for a drift event at this racetrack? Because, you know, Eric, the track owner who you guys met, Brian, Mark, all these guys in Albuquerque are super nice people. And honestly, like, yeah, it's a little far away. It's like 17 hours from Jasper or something. But the thing of it is like towing a one-car trailer to get out there for some super fun event would be super rad. And I kind of got the itch to do some drifting. Now, drifting and rally, very different, yet car control is like the medium of everything. And this is what I want to leave you guys with at the end of this video. So we drifted an FC in today's video. I am not a big FC guy, as you can tell. Got the rotary truck, the FD here, the first gen RX8s. So should we build an RX8 drift car? There's no comparing. We're not going to do an FC drift car. It's like, if we're going to do a drift car, it's going to be an RX8. We love RX8s. Do we take the yellow turbo RX8 and make that a drift car? Like basically just take it to a drift event and see if it blows up. Do we take my green RX8, which is going to get the hybrid single turbo and like get all restored and super nice, kind of be my version of an FD RX7, but for like half the price, and I'm going to smoke everybody's FD RX7s with the hybrid, you know, because it's going to be so rowdy? Or do we grab, I have a blue RX8 out here that I have a title for, so I could take that car, make it a drift car, gut it, race car, the whole deal, and like still be street legal, because in Indiana you can pretty much title like a shopping cart and they would let you drive it around on the street because, you know, safety and emissions aren't that high of a priority in Indiana. But having a street legal drift car would be awesome. So do we take the green RX8 engine, the stock engine that won't blow up, put it in the blue RX8 and rip it, or do we just take the yellow RX8 to a drift event? I talked to Brian. He'd be super stoked to help me out with going out to Albuquerque for a drift event out there. I know Eric at Suika Circuit would love to have us back out. Super awesome people. And yeah, let me know in the comments below. Should we do an RX8 drift car? It's super simple. We literally just take that car, take the engine, put it in the car, plug everything in, stock RX8. It runs. We weld the diff, find some cheesy coilovers to put on it or something, and then we just go tear it up. Let me know in the comments below. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had so much fun sharing the four-rotor rotary cars, just being around people who love what they do and love what we love to do, which is play with rotary cars. It's so fulfilling to be able to just, you know, like Brian said, it made his life. I hope that riding in a four-rotor wasn't necessarily the highlight of your life, because there's a lot of cool stuff to do in life. But from here, everything keeps going up. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. And like I said, live a life you don't need a vacation from. And maybe we'll go do some drifting. So keep it rad. All right, guys. Oh, can't show you that. Hopefully you guys weren't just eyeing up what's on the lift back there. Go pause it if you want to see it, because I'm not going to trim it out. The RX7, after going to the dry lake, is completely filthy, guys. I washed it in the video at the track for the track day, and it's just, there's dust coming out of every orifice. Black FD is coming together, getting closer. Fenders are on it. And then y'all be like, what the heck? Why is there another rotary truck in the garage? And why is there this giant engine in the garage? So let's just say we're stocked up on content from 7 Stock and the road trip, which means we're doing some big crazy secret projects in the background, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So the final end of the video, my videos always have 2 endings. It's like the, you know, live a life you don't need a vacation from, keep it rad, super fired up. Most people click off. This is whenever the little subscribe things show up, and then I'll just usually like candidly walk around the shop and just show you what's going on. So finally, peace. You ready to go home, Letty? Me too.